dealt with moral choices and personal dilemmas. How is BOSKO unique?
Yeah, I mean, Bosco's, I don't know that he's knowable. And I was kind of happy that he was written that way. This is a guy who's got to play many different roles in this, and I wanted it to feel like someone who had been out in the cold himself. He'd been out there. He knows the territory. He knows the mental, emotional state of someone who's out there. And his questionable identity, self-identity. He's got to be a daddy figure to almost all these guys. And for the most part, he's the only one who knows what's going on. There's one episode, I remember, I said to him, I said, look, even I don't know what's going on. And you know, in the end, these guys look to him. And I mean, I have to earn that from them, that I'm going to make a right decision. But I love that basically all these characters are Dostoevskian kind of characters who are in a morally ambivalent world. They're all good people. They're all doing their best to make things right in some bizarre sense for their country, for themselves. They know there's bad things they got to do. And I think with all of us, it's unclear where that line is that we cross, if we're even aware of where that is, and when that happens in the telling of the story. But I think we're all kind of riding that razor's edge of wanting to do good for our country, for the world, being kind of demented, crazy people, which I think everyone who does these kind of jobs are, but being responsible citizens at the same time. It's a peculiar kind of character to play that way. And there was one episode that I was going to discuss my wife, and I talked to the writers about it. I said, he doesn't have a wife. If he does, he's not going to talk about it. And he's not going to name her. This is kind of unknowable stuff to him. And I don't think anyone around him, I mean, we're pretty close in this story. But there's stuff that he doesn't know about me, for sure. And I hope we keep it that way over these seasons.
Are you